Pull up in that motherfucker. Park it. Pull up in that motherfucker. Spark it. Okay. Pull up in that motherfucker. With all my ninjas. Big dick energy, no kidding, real hitters. Used to play with snowman, now selling bitches. I could have it on the table or whip it in the kitchen. Broke ass ninjas. Talking about money, hoe ass bitches. Never been honest. Big bang roll, can't fold, don't know what you thought. I don't give a fuck about what you think, but I'm not one to hook cross. Ninja, that's the word to the boss. Mo her thought that she lost. Her new ninja making her soft. Snowman will get a bitch off.
Do you wanna fuck a snowman? 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 Do you wanna fuck a snowman?
I can put you in the game like Madden, yeah. You see that blue magic, Aladdin, mink coat, snow bunny, yeah, the baddest. I'm a motherfucking savage, no caption. Used to play with snowmen, now sell them bitches. I can have it on the table or whip it in the kitchen. Broke ass ninjas talking about money, hoe ass bitches. Never been honest, big bank bro, can't fold, don't know you dope. I'm a fuck about you think, yeah, I'm not what you think. Ninja, that's the word to the boss. More hoes thought that she lost. Her new ninja making her soft. Snowman to get a bitch off.
Do you wanna fuck a snowman? 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 Do you wanna fuck a snowman?
lobsters for money. Suka, buka. Suka, buka. Suka, bled. Suka, bled. Fucking lobsters for money. Rolling in my larder. Fucking lobsters for money. Rolling in my larder. Drifting through the Nam heat, bopping to the best beat. I just need the deeds, son. Stopping those pudgies, making tons of money. Gonna fuck your honey, dropping bombs and eating bologna. Watching this jungle burn before me. Ain't no stopping, ain't no capping, ain't no mercy. Left to go tanning. I care about only one thing. You gotta start up a fling, ready to fucking anything. Because it's always about the money, can't stop the cash flow. It make your mind blow just how deep I fucking go. Stacking body, fucking hotties, just gonna drive my shit box now. Hear that 4-cylinder go boom boom pow. Vroom vroom wow. No one can stop me because it's all about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Rolling in my larder. 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 Rolling in my larder. Fucking lobsters for money. Suka, suka bled. Suka bled. Suka bled. Fucking lobsters for money. Rolling in my larder.
See,
Fucking lobsters for money.
I told you guys, I was gonna get my fucking hard bass track.
Suka bled. Suka.
Fucking told y'all I was going to. And we got it.
Rolling in my larder. Fucking lobsters for money.
Alright. So, welcome everyone to the Bong Water Zone. We are continuing Tectone development. It is going to be a great time, a Sobi raid. Well, you know what would be really helpful? You know what would be really, really fucking useful? Restream. If you cunts ever hear me talk about this, I would love to see that somebody rated my stream on Restream. Otherwise, I have no fucking clue that that even happened. There's no alerts. There's nothing. It's fucked. But welcome, raiders. All right. Here is what we are doing tonight. We are finishing our intro, or we're finishing our opening sequence, and then we're going to do the intro Fox News. Let's see, talk about a couple things, just a few things first before we get in there. Yes, I did see that Kirsch mentioned me. Message was received, and then I did actually see that Craig had DM'd me, but it was buried in all of the spam and garbage that you get on X. So I didn't see that, and when I finally found his fucking profile and I clicked fucking message, turns out he already sent me a message 2 days ago. So I sent him a message, and we're hopefully be able to figure something out. I think he wants something with an action sequence, but we'll get something rolling. It's not a big deal. It'll be pretty cool. But yeah, fucking X sucks for DMs. It really does. But what are you gonna do? It is what it is. Well, let's see. Anything else happened besides that? No, not much. I did work a little bit more on the opening sequence because I had, a few moments of being inspired here and there. So we're gonna take a look at what I got so far, and we'll fill in the rest as we go. There is one change that kind of just came to mind that we are gonna have to change, just because I don't want to, spill or spoil the car like in the opening sequence. So we will get that rolling. But yeah. Any other points of order? Oh, yeah. Water got turned off today. So, that's fun. I have to go across the street to my dad's house to get like water and shit. So, that was cool, but I'll figure it out. It's not a big deal. Well, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, whatever. It's not that bad. Things could be a whole lot worse. Tomorrow is also my daughter's first day of school, so or back at school after the holiday break. For those parents out there, I'm sure you guys are. I don't know how your locale is currently with school, but maybe you get a respite from children for a few hours. So there's that. Yeah, I've been there. Yeah, it is what it is. It's not. It's it. What am I gonna do about it? You know. No money. It's fine. Doesn't matter. Anyways, let's we're gonna work on our development. We're gonna focus on that. Um, I also one real big point of order uh to address. I don't know if any of the other series are going to continue, right? So doing like Dr. Moist was fun, right? And Crash Out Report, the couple less episodes, they were fun. I think that they really detracted from a lot of what I wanted to accomplish. And I think that I started losing a lot of drive to keep doing shit because we're going off on these side adventures. And on one hand, these side adventures are great because they're fun content, they're easy content, they get shit out the door. And I can also build lore, right? So there's benefits, but on the other, it feels more like an obligation to do it instead of something that I want to do. So if they return, they return. As of right now, probably not going to do them. Uh, Probably only really save them for something kind of like major that we want to do, or if we want to do something major in world in the Menace crew, we'll do something like that. But in like doing current events and shit, I'm just gonna shit can it. I don't care enough about it. It doesn't do anything for me. It's not fun. I have fun doing it. Don't get me wrong, but like it's just doing that on a weekly basis. It just seems fucking soul destroying, and I think that hurt a lot of my momentum in doing stuff like that. So we're just going to be focusing on the main episodes and shit like that I want to do. Some side stories here and there, but that's kind of where we're at. Just got here after sending a bunch of jugs. Congratulations. You're not wrong. This is probably best save for downtime. Yeah, I just I just don't I just don't want to I just don't want to make it. I don't want to make fucking little things here and there. Like, okay, like Halloween specials, 4th of July things, like whatever. That's fun. That's wild. I just don't want to do random shit. Bring the boxes back together would be great for a movie. That is why we are building up towards it. So, to give more context on that, we're finishing the Tectone episode, and actually, once we finish that, we're gonna immediately start on the Menace Crew episode or season 2, episode 3. We're gonna go straight into that. I don't know if I can get anyone to actually do the voice acting, and if anyone's gonna want to do the monologue. I think if anybody out of all the people that I have in my featured in my series, probably the most likely person at this point anyway, is going to be Tectone, and he would also get it done a lot faster than someone like Donut or Brandon and Nux probably doesn't want anything to do with it. But we'll see if we can do that. If we can't, fuck it. We're just gonna make it happen. But the Menace Crew season 2 episode 3 is actually going to be pretty substantial. And that is definitely going to be much more into the Lord of the Rings D&D thing. We're going to go back to all of that, and we're going to progress the story. Just so that you can also think about it. For the Menace Crew episode 3, right, we had... or in episode 2, they got to Rivendell, or their equivalent of Rivendell, right? And now they're going to have, I think we're going to skip the meeting about the ring because someone's going to get really bored and they're going to say that that's garbage and they just want to move. And so it's going to be the traversing from Rivendell to the Mines of Moria and whatever equivalent we want to do. And kind of get sort of to a crescendo there. And then they kind of get bored and then they just, fuck off and go do something else. And we'll figure out what that something else is. But the thing is, I want to get... So the Tectone episode is about getting at KFC, they have one of the F boxes. By the end of this, they should have 2 of the 3 F boxes. There's still going to be 1 remaining, and we're going to, kind of, in the Menace Crew episode 3, we're going to kind of really focus on getting some of the other boxes that are out there. And that's how hopefully we can do Claws and Laws after that, because it'll make more sense of getting, 6 of 9 boxes, and that's where the C boxes. So that's kind of where I'm going with it. That's that's the vibe of what I want to do. And I also have a feeling that with Higgsfield I can probably do Lord of the Rings pretty fucking great. And I am actually fairly confident here. Let me do this. Uh 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 Man is running around Rivendell with an a M4 shooting elves in Lord of the Rings. Uh IMAX 24 millimeter. Boom. Let's see what it does. I'm fairly confident that Higgsfield will allow me to really go with it and do some crazy shit. So, but bringing the boxes together, I still want to do the entirety of the Menace Cruise season 2 is going to be 10 episodes long, right? So we are going to go 10 episodes long for season 2. If that's the end of what we do, then that's the end. But I would like to do season 3, but we'll see if we really get there. I don't want to go beyond season 3. I think if we did a season 3, we'll really see how this one wraps up. But I think season 3 will be pushing it as far as staying power before we move on to doing something different. But I think this is kind of where we're at for now, and we're gonna see how this image comes out once we see what this looks like, to see how it does with Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna show you guys what I've already gotten done for the trailer, so then we can look at that. Yeah, Larry, I know my mind is fucking wild. Absolutely. My mind is all over the place. Like the Somali stuff, I could probably do something about the Somalians. Like I've already tried playing with it, but honestly, I don't care. I don't care enough about it to really meme. Like, do I know that it could do well for a channel? Sure, but do I personally like really want to do it? No, I don't. So I'm not gonna do it. Hey, look at that. Yeah, well, we can definitely do Lord of the Rings. Okay, so we can do some crazy, cracked out shit for, oh my god. What if, um, hold on, hold on, I have an idea. Is running around a town in Genshin Impact as the only live action person in an anime world. He is shooting at anime characters all over the place. Many of them are dead, bleeding out on the ground. Oh god. Can we do like a fucking like Space Jam but murdering people like all the fucking Genshin characters? Ooh. Oh yeah, we're going there. That's great. That's fucking great. Yeah, this is what Rings of Power should have been, is this. Clinton. Oh man. All right. This generation, actually, while we wait for that, I'm going to show you guys what I got so far. So this is where we are with our opening sequence.
Fucking lobsters for money, always been the same damn game. They say it's for the country, But power just wants to change, so it's always been about the money. You better wake up to it, honey. If you wanna see behind a curve, if you wanna know the real world, if you think they fight for kings, look closer at the strings. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes die, the rich stay sound. Feed you hope when you're hungry, then flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money. Don't kid yourself about it, honey. Red or blue.
So that's where we are so far. And it's pretty easy to do this sort of shit. The thing that's really difficult about doing any AI stuff is, man, if you don't have a fucking vision of where you want to go with it, then you're not going to really get anywhere. And the other thing too is you have to have a concept of what you want to keep doing. Like with I try and keep it really high level, and I try and keep it broad. Like for me, I'm thinking, okay, Tectone's in Vietnam. Let's get some Vietnam symbology and some other shit in there. And then we have the FTX stuff from the previous thing. You know, what can we really do with it? So we're just trying to go as hard as we can. What editing software do I use? I use DaVinci Resolve. Premiere, you can use Premiere if you want to. I prefer DaVinci because fuck giving Adobe money. Hey Alex, what's up, dude? Okay. So we have a little bit of our intro. The one clip that I am gonna cut from it is we are gonna change this car scene to something else because I don't want to spoil the car. So we're not gonna spoil the fucking car. We're gonna generate something else that's gonna go here. So I just need to figure out what I want that to be.
If you wanna see behind a curve, if you wanna
Yep, we can have him indeed murdering people in Genshin Impact. Yep, we can do that. I'm a director without the massive budget. Yeah, I would love to have a massive budget. Here, okay. Let me tell you the difference between what I'm doing here and how it would be different with a massive budget. I would be able to chase the far superior generations instead of taking what I can. So it's but at the same time, as AI improves, it'll get better. It will get better. Genshin characters of Vietcon would work. Yeah, we could definitely do that. Go for a copper landing. Yeah, we can. We'll figure out what that looks like. But yep, they're all dead. Excellent. I'm so glad that we can do that. Look, we can do Lord of the Rings. We can have them fucking killing people in Genshin. We can do a low poly thing that actually looks like it would be a pretty sick fucking game. But still, it's I still want AI to do quite a bit more. Now, one thing that I did do, so on this sequence right here, I'm going to mute the audio. So this sequence, I took one image and then I had the other be the end. So the start frame and end frame. So this was the start frame and this was the end frame. So lots of shit you can do there. Like, you know, blowing up the fucking servers, all sorts of cool shit. Yeah, low poly game. Like, dude, there's people think that AI is limited to just like, you know, anime slop or real life slop. Like, dude, you can do some shit All it is people don't have the fucking imagination to be like, hey, I want to see a Lego of this character, right? Like people don't have the imagination to really like get AI to do what it can really do. So, um, gamer subs, yeah, okay, that's a good one. Abstract James on James Bong intro. A man drinking from a gamer cups shaker cup that has girls has big titty anime girls with lobster on it. Okay. Yeah, no, we can do the Lotta is a fucking vibe. I'll tell you that. That thing is a fucking Jesus Christ. I think one of these I think it was this one looks like the fucking video game version, right? So like real life version where it looks like, you know, he's there, and then here you can tell the obvious visual fucking downgrade. But that's still fucking, if somebody is out there and somebody is a modder for a like Assetto Corsa or some other like actual like I don't know, like Assetto Corsa Rally just came out, but you want to put a fucking rally car, take this fucking Lotta with the Adidas shit and all the anime girls on it, make it an actual car. That would be fucking awesome. Lotta just memes. They are the quintessential Eastern European car. Yeah, they are just absolutely fucking terrible. They are just pure trash. Is Lada a Polish car or something? No, they are Russian or, you know, com block. They're awful shit boxes. Like this is the definition of a shit box car. Like this looks cool kind of because of like the way that it's styled, but no, these things are fucking ass. They are fucking ass. Lada goes harder, yeah. Okay, this is excellent. We're gonna take that right there. We're doing that. Animate. LS swap. I mean, if you want to LS swap a fucking Lotta, I mean, you could go for it all you want. You can fucking do whatever, man. But hey, gamer subs, where's my fucking promo? In fact, you know what? I'm doing that right now. Give me 1 second. Give me a second. Hey, how about making some promo shit with uh 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 gotta try and one up. Excellent. That is a fantastic fucking image right there. Excellent. Use code lobster for 6.9%. 6.9% off. Let's be realistic. 6.9% off, I think, is very fair. Very, very fair. Lobster for 22%, Dong Water for 42. Lobster would give you 2.2%. Dong Water would give you 4.2%. Let's I mean we gotta be realistic, right? We can't just say 10%. It has to be a meme number. Has to be, or we just price it so fucking high, we higher than giraffe pussy, right? We just have it so fucking high that the 69% off is like makes it down to what it normally would be with a 10% off. Like if you had Tectone's money, you'd LS swap the Adidas Lada. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that thing, it is a fucking car, dude. That's so fucking wild. I feel like it needs to be redone though. I'm just now realizing it. I think it needs to be redone. You know why? Because it doesn't have gamer subs on it. 69 payments of $420. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we're gonna. Should we redo the design of the Lada to have fucking gamer subs on, like gamer subs promos? What, like, should we have like other promos on the fucking car? I'm actually really curious. What does Flow do? Let's see if Flo understands what a fucking Lada is. And a NASCAR number? Ooh. Okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. Okay. It has a large number. 69 on the no, it's gotta be what number should he be 69 or should he be 420? I feel like Asben would be 69. Could we get away with a fleshlight ad? Yeah, probably. I bet we could. We're gonna say we're gonna have 420 on the side. It has several sponsorship stickers on it for gamer subs, flashlight, um, Star Forge PCs, OTK. What else? What else? Um, what other fucking shit should he have? Legal services? No. McDonald's. Okay, yeah, good one. I totally forgot. McDonald's, KFC. We need KFC. Red Lobster. um shit. Who else? Well, we have to have Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Wuthering Waves. Fuck. Who it 22%. 22%. I love it. 22% on the side. It Israeli flag? No. Probably just to, I don't know if he fucking like would go there, but I think just to fuck with him and Planet Fitness. 4K? All right, let's do that. Yeah, we already had like yeah, let's see. That makes sense. You've never seen any 3-digit number on NASCAR? Yeah. All right, let's see what this horrendous. Like if we can improve what the car looks like here, that's going to be absolutely insane. Absolutely fucking insane. Let's see here. Why do all these fucking Spanish? Well, I almost just started saying a lot of words that were going to get me instantly banned. But why are these Spanish dumb motherfuckers constantly saying "hola" and then they something about trying to work with me? I don't work with anyone of that. Oh my lord! Oh god! Oh, that that is wild. The flashlight. Oh god. It understood the assignment. It understood the assignment. Okay, we gotta pick the best one. No. Oh my god. Camera sub's just right across the top. Oh my god. I mean, if that isn't his fucking car, if that isn't his fucking car, like that is astounding. Does this one have Starforge? It does have Starforge. Oh my god. Okay. No, that's on the outside. Okay, so right now it's between this one or, or this one. Flashlight windshield wipers. Yeah, no, I don't know about that. The only thing missing would be the exhaust coming through the hood. The car has 2 gears. Suka Bliat. Yeah. Uh. Okay. Okay. So you want this thing to be like super like tuner clapped out. Um. Make it look like Hoonigan made this car into a rally monster. Uh. A rally car. Let's see if it'll understand how to make it look like fucking Hoonigan did it. Let's right now we're in uncharted territory. I didn't think it would understand this and then also put all the fucking like logos. Oh, it has to have mythic. Um mythic talent. Yeah. Is there anyone else that it doesn't have? A high school kid with too much money? Yeah, I know. I know. A Hunalada? Yeah, I know. Okay, let's see if it understands how to make it look like a Hoonigan car. Because listen, hear me out, right? Oops. Uh, and okay. So those that don't know who Hoonigan is, um, the history. Where was the one where it actually showed? No, that's not the page I was. I don't remember where the page. Hoonigan Mustang. Garage. That's it. So like these are all fucking cars that they did. Like, dude, this 1977 F-150, that's fucking sick. Escort, I mean, they made an Escort look as good as they can, but like that F-150, that's fucking sick. This older Ford Escort actually looks good. The Mustang that is like everybody fucking knows, like this thing looks fucking so cool. Uh, the Raptor that they did, I think they used the Raptor a couple different times, but it's an older fucking older Raptor. Another Ford Fiesta that's as good as you're gonna get a fucking Ford Fiesta. These things are gay as shit. A Bronco, another Raptor. Um, I don't know, a bunch of other shit. The Raptor, and then this one. This is, I think, one of the first ones that I saw that looked just fucking crazy cool. But no, like these, they made some wild fucking cars, like a fucking Raptor right here with a fucking treads. Like, dude, they made some fucking shit. So let's see. It did not do anything like that. Actually, uh, can I do? Not that one. Okay, let's see if we can kind of combine these two. This thing looks like the ultimate fucking shitbox. Uh, not that great. That one's not great. No. That one's better, but not there. Okay, we're gonna do one more. One more. Combine the Lada with the reference image to make a wild rally car, but only with the sponsors listed above. Is there any other sponsors that he would have? Oh, he... Starbucks, because he always orders it for his fucking girl. Let's see. Here, let's just do that. Hoonigan RC is badass as well. Yeah, no, I really like a lot of those cars, and I wish that I had grown up knowing how to work on cars, because that stuff seems like so much fun to work on and mess with. I just don't have any mechanic ability. Like, I know how to, air up tires and to check the dipstick and fill up like the washer fluid. Like, that's it. I don't know anything else. I don't know how to change my own oil. I don't know how to do anything. And I wish I did. Like, I wish I knew how to do things. And like one of the channels that I remember watching quite a bit over the years is Mighty Car Mods, and they did some wild shit, a lot of DIY stuff. But they had a lot of the tools, and they had, a lot more accessibility to really, really cheap shit that we don't have in the United States. What image generator do I use? Nano Banana, or Nano Banana, Reeve, or Higgsfield. But I would love to be able to like work on that and to make some really fucking cool shit. I think that'd be fucking sick. But at the same time, don't have money to do it. But again, Mighty Car Mods, they showed how to do stuff without a budget at all. New cars are easier just to take the Valvoline. Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. How like it just it looks just like bullshit, but it's still like you need a project car. I'm touching a daily and gets old really, really fast. Yeah, I know. I know. I know that. Yeah. Uh Okay, we're either going with the original one that we liked, or we're going with this one. Hood cut turbos are fucking awesome. I know. I know. Should we go with should this be the design of his car? Should this be the final design that he goes with? You're asking because you can't see the URL. Oh yeah, I use this one is this service is Higgsfield.ai. This one? Okay. We'll go with that. That's probably the most fucking clapped out Lada that anyone has ever seen. um, what did you miss? You've missed a lot. You got a project hearse and you're gonna turn it back into a camper. Oh, yeah. I know how that can go. Like there was a Celica that I was gonna try and learn off of. It was like a 2001 Toyota Celica, and I was gonna try and learn how to do like a few things with it. And then my sister fucking totaled that car. So yeah, that kind of sucked. I just said, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna save this. I think this is gonna be something I'm gonna tweet at people to try and like hype some shit. But yeah, this is very much like this right here. This very much looks like a car that would be that Tectone would drive. Just for to satisfy my fucking uh itch of seeing what different cameras do. We're gonna try something that's on IMAX. We're gonna try the other or the two Airy cameras, and then we're gonna get into our development a little bit more. Yes, and one of the Mountain Dews gets sucked into the turbo. Ooh, what about an antenna for the animation? Maybe. You can only imagine how much it would cost to get one of those into the States. Probably not that much, to be perfectly honest. Like, I bet it would be cheaper than you think. Significantly cheaper than you think. Because you can probably get a piece of shit is like a whole for next to like nothing. But you can you're gonna have to rebuild the car from the ground up pretty much. So you basically just want the whole, and then as long as the hole in the frame is good, you don't care about the engine, you don't care about anything else, because you're gonna probably want to redo it all from scratch anyways, because that fucking shitty uh what's it called, like Slav like trash that's in there. But Forrester, you put some, yeah. Go fast parts. I don't know. They're very hit and miss. I don't know if I would ever trust a daily car to have go with go fast things. Okay, so this is the one that we liked. Hate it, hate it, hate it. I mean, it's okay. I think there's something good about the overall simplicity of it, but it doesn't have the stripes. I hate it. This, I mean, it definitely looks much more stanced, but that I like the fucking pipe on the side or the exhaust on the side. That's pretty fucking cool. It has Hoonigan on the back, and I don't want to do that. An off-road Lada looks like a video game. I don't want that. No, this just looks like just fucking shit. Absolute shit. This is the shit box of shit boxes. But no, well, at least I think we're gonna do this. This still looks the best to me. Like this is a good backup, but like this is the best to me. Um, by the way, just real quick for anyone that has actually experienced a Lada, if you look at this, can you tell that this started life at some point as a Lada, or does it look like a different car? I don't really know. Your old school GM trucks all the way, personally. I have so um I've preferred Fords for a while, and I've had a Ram and I've had my Silverado, which I had to give up. Still pretty salty about that, but I just I don't know. The Ford seemed to be quite a bit better. The Silverado isn't bad necessarily. The turbocharged 4-cylinder is actually pretty good for what it is. I just hate the how basic it is, and I people are gonna call me a bitch for it, right? But what I want in a car, like if it's, I don't care necessarily about how fast it is. What I care about more than anything is that the sound doesn't suck, because I love listening and I love like feeling like music is really important to me. And I live out in the middle of nowhere and it takes forever to drive places. And if something sounds like shit, I don't want to fucking drive something that sounds like shit from like the speakers and stuff. And so the Silverado that I had to get rid of, that one on the front, it had all the speakers were up in the dash. And so when you're playing music, it sounds like everything is coming up off the windshield and at you. There's no sound that's coming from the side, like from the doors or anything like that. Whereas even the basic fucking like F-150 was able to get that there. The RAM is a bit better, but still, I don't know. Well, I don't know. Anyways, definitely looks like a lot of, okay, cool. Excellent. That's all I care about, that it looks like a lot of the Fleshlight promo. That's so good. I'm so happy with this. I'm so fucking happy. Car audio, great. Learn car audio. Holy fuck. Great way to rent. Yeah. I definitely want to do that. Absolutely. Sound padding alone makes the car so much quieter. Yeah. Yeah. I just want to drive something that has good audio. Okay. Cool. Let's see the video that we got. Yeah, we don't need anything more than that. That's fine. Down here, boom, and open up Tectone 2. Oops.
Honey, if you wanna sleep behind a curve, if you wanna sleep behind a curve, if you wanna know the real world, if you think they fight for kings, look closer at the string.
Hold on.
Kings look close. Look. If you think they fight for kings, look closer at the strings. Get their dollars, get their checks, get their get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes never.
Okay, that's better. Let's see. Hmm. Okay. So Flo was able to understand it. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, okay. What's that? Parents. Again. I mean, it was able to understand a bit. So even with Flow, if we were just raw prompting, it still understood quite a bit. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so let's see here. It needs miniguns? Maybe. Tech is gonna bust truck nut when he hears this for the first time. Oh, I know he will. You've also managed to never have a car payment. That's actually pretty wild. No, the fact that only one spinner is working accentuates the shitbox feel. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, so we have action. I need to think of how of where to go with it from there. I need something that's more high intensity than what we have so far. I can't actually reference this image. By the way, okay, I want to point something out. And okay, some people may not understand when they look at this just how impressive this image is. I just want to really kind of point this out, and then also the video. So this is the first frame. This is a rifle that I used to own. This is a pretty shitty rifle, but it had a Surefire X300 underneath, a little clamp thing. Like this entire rifle right here. Um, this is something that I used to have. I bought this for a quick flip, and it was good, right? So this is the original rifle, and it was pretty cool, right? So it understood exactly what it was, first off, and that alone is impressive. The fact that it understood the aim point on the top there, right? And then if you look over here to the left, see how it's under well, first on the right we have the shadows, but on the left, the light source from the flashlight, the fact that it understands where the placement is, it understands the distance. That sort of shit's actually pretty fucking wild. It's I don't know. To me, seeing an AI able to understand that and where we're at now is actually pretty fucking crazy. Does the scope flip out? No. Even to match the camo, it did. It did. Like I'm people that have worked with AI can just look at that and understand that holy shit, that's fucking crazy in how accurate it's being. Like even on where was it? On like this image and understands Tectone's there, it got that rifle, right? Well, that's actually an exact rifle that I also used to own. Da, 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 da. So that was the rifle. That was the reference. And that's what it put in the scene. Understood it fantastically. So very, very happy with how Higgsfield is able to understand that more so than anything else. So we have this part here. I'm gonna turn this down for you guys so it's not so fucking like loud, because this is a loud portion of the song we're listening to. Victim cloth on the suppressor is crazy too. Yeah, here's the thing about suppressor covers: they're great as long as like they're decent. Armageddon gear and I think it's Liberty. I think it was the other Liberty something, but those are the only two that are actually good. Everything else is fucking trash and will melt. But the thing that also really sucks about it is I've lost count of the amount of times when I'm shooting at something and the suppressor cover will just fly off from back pressure on the suppressor. It doesn't matter how tightly you cinch it down. It's usually there as something that, like, and if it yeets itself off, you can at least pick it up and put it on the suppressor so it doesn't burn the fuck out of your leg. But getting them to actually stay put kind of sucks. AI as good as the input. I know.
Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes never rich stay sound. Feed you hope when you're
Okay, so the part where it's saying that he's hungry, I think we should have I'm trying to think of the visuals of what I want to have here. Right. So let's listen to it just a little bit.
Stay sound. Feed you hope when you're hungry. Flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money.
I got to think about that more. I got to think about it. It also holds heat. It doesn't hold that much heat. It doesn't. They really don't do that much. If your suppressor cover is retaining that much heat, then something's seriously wrong. It's not going to retain that much, and it's not going to cause it to fail. I've shot mine fully automatic many times, and it hasn't caused problems. Your suppressor is going to fail over fully automatic before your suppressor cover is going to cause it to fail. Fine dining, eating a lobster. Yeah, we can do that. Actually, if, that's not a bad idea. I need. Well, just having him drink from that is one thing, but shit. How do I want to do that? Like the fine dining part, we're gonna get there, right? Like him eating, but like this is an action sequence. This is something that I want to have be more like abstract action. The body bags twitching, lobster, steak, and eggs. And it's talking about hungry. It's kind of what I was thinking. The man running away from giant steak and fried eggs falling from the sky. With Chinese casinos abstractly in the background with gotcha game anime gotcha casino games in the background. Okay, we can do that. Firing garlic butter grenades from a Mark 19. If I could get a Mark 19 to work, that'd be insane. That would be fucking ridiculous. I don't know if I can get a Mark 19 to work. Broken caption frogs. You got Uber Eats in the middle of the jungle. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I just don't know how I would concept that into something like I can really like work with. Let's see. All right. Let's put your small arsenal in Discord. But I'd yell at you over your carry guns. Listen. Anyone that carries like a fucking like baby hawk, a staccato, anything like that, you're an idiot. And I would never do that. I carry a thesis that I know has been has worked excellent. That is what I want right there. Like you don't use any high dollar thing for a carry gun. Use a Glock. You can use a Smith and Wesson M&P. You can use a anything that's gonna like a Sig P365, not a 320. Don't fucking get that shit. But a 365 is actually decent. You just want a decent carry gun that's cheap. Don't put a lot of money into your carry gun. Don't fucking do anything to it. Just get a basic bitch stock Glock. Right? Glock 19, Glock 43, something like that. get something that's basic. You don't need, if you want to put a red dot on it, you can, but don't go crazy with it. Don't do that, because here's the thing. Here's what I'm gonna, yeah, don't like Kimbers, yeah, because Kimbers are all fucking mim trash. And I've seen nothing but problems with Kimbers. I don't think I've ever seen a Kimber that is actually reliable. And if you own Kimbers, that's fine. I'm just saying I would never personally trust my life to one. But here's I know I could go on forever, but here's the bottom line. You buy something that's basic, you buy something that's cheap, but you also buy something that's reliable, that you know is used like in harsh climates. And, a Glock 19, Glock 43, P365, something like that. Don't get a fucking Taurus, don't get anything, a Ruger, don't get any fucking like any shit. But the reason you do that, if you ever be prepared, obviously, in case something happens. But the reason you do that is if you ever have to unfortunately be in that awful situation of having to defend yourself and use that firearm in any way, shape, or form, it's gone. You're never getting it back. It is going to be confiscated by the police. And if the amount of people that I've seen that are in shootings or self-defense situations get their guns back is extremely small. So it doesn't matter how good of a lawyer you have, doesn't matter. You're basically never gonna see that gun again. So that gun is going to be taken into police custody, because it's then evidence. So that's why you don't use an expensive gun as self-defense at all. At least as like your everyday carry, right? If you have something else to defend your home, then that's one thing. But you don't want to go with the mindset of using something outrageously expensive, because that's, okay, you defended yourself with a staccato. There goes $3,000 minimum, right? Like it's something like that a lot of people don't know or don't realize. Just be smart about it. Um okay. I like that. I don't like that. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Can we have the stakes falling? I mean, we can do the stakes falling if we want to. Yeah. Let's see. Tectone 2. Okay. Let's see here. I need another thing to have here. Flipping upside down. What could we do with that? Um oh. I know. We need to have the blue hand because Nux has to be involved. Of course he has to be involved, right? Because a blue hand is holding a um uh a watch, fuck. Citizen watch. with a brown leather band over a bunch of other watches are falling into an endless pit in the background. Endless. Oh fuck! Hold on. Endless blue pit in the background. Yeah, there we go. Not sure if we're fighting Kanye. No, not yet. So when we get back to the Nazis, we're going to be mainly looking at what's it called? Uh, Egypt, and that's going to be Nux episode 2, and that's going to be after we finish Menace Crew season 2 episode 3. At the end, it needs to cut to Nux playing with some dolls. Yeah, we could probably do that. Turns his hand into Caspade. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. I want to figure out how to put India in there. Yeah, it did about what I thought it would. That is a shit box for sure, though. Dude, even this understands like the fleshlight logo and shit. That's amazing. Nano Banana Pro, man. Let's see. Okay, perfect. The hand drops the ghostly blue hands appear in the tunnel to try or to but even the hand let's see here. You didn't even know that Fleshlight was a brand? Really? You don't goon enough. Okay. Well, so here's the thing, Canned. I don't want it to be like too on the nose, right? I don't want it to be in something super fucking obvious. Red paint dot, but it becomes a laser dot. Okay. Um, I'm trying to think. Oh, Nemo. Oh. Um, dirty Indian man. Um. Oh. Oh. I know. A truck with a shitty box truck with the um Indian flag on it is um crashed against a wall in Vietnam, wall in a small city in Vietnam. A dead Indian man is inside and out, and with the door ajar. Gold bitcoins are falling to the ground. Hold on. We're gonna have the Sog Frogs in on this one. Um, the men in frog suits holding fours are engaging targets down the street while others are trying to secure or to pick up bitcoins and put them in bags. Let's see if we can get that to work. A tuck. I mean, we can probably do something with something like that, but I'm not. The blue hand, I like that. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, so we have that. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, we need to change this. Using the car or the truck as cover. All right, let's try that. Let's see. The watch has two faces. I don't know. It's sometimes it happens. The watches, nice throwback. Yeah, I mean, we had the watches in the first Tectone episode, and then we talked about them again in the Nux episode. So we're gonna keep that going. Why did it put the dead guy in the back? I don't know. It doesn't really matter if the dead guy is in the back. Either way, it's a dead fucking Indian dude. So it's still it's serving the purpose that I want. But let's see what it can do with these 6 generations. I know I can put in another fucking thing of the cargo ship getting blown up. It's funny that AI randomly throws shit in. Yeah, it's really thing that sucks about AI is that sometimes it understands what you want, other times it really doesn't. Like that's more in line with kind of what I was thinking, but we'll see. Oh, right there. That looks good. Yeah. That actually looks really fucking good. We'll see if we can if this last image is what this is, and then we'll um yeah, no, that's shit. Okay, so we got this. Boom, 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 boom. You know the funny mistakes AI makes. Yeah, it's fucking. It's wild. It's wild with what it gets, and like sometimes it embellishes. Like at no point did the gun ever have a suppressor, but it decided to give them suppressors anyways, and it is what it is. Like you can do some crazy shit with AI, right? Like what was it? Was it this one? Yeah, like you can get some shit done with AI if you really want to. You just have to know how to prompt it to get the exact right thing done. The dead guy. I mean, it's all of the elements are consistent. It just how it like bundles it together that it's not understanding. We need a Skybrow collaboration. I mean, hey, I don't know who that is, but I'd be more than willing to work with whoever. I don't care. I like making shit. uh, Jesus. All right, so let's see how this clip generates. Once this is good, then I think we can. Do we do the whole 3 minute song, or I mean, we did in the other episode his first episode. So yeah, we're gonna do the whole 3 minutes, and then we'll cut into the actual episode. And then once we finish with this opening, then we'll make the Fox News intro that we planned out yesterday right here. So this is the uh, actual intro that we're going to have. It'll be good. It'll be really good. Uh, uh, okay. Let's do 4. Live action and intense war uh, combat. Urban combat. Yeah. Let's try again. Let's make that. Let's make it better. He made the cream of the slot video. I I haven't seen it. No idea who that is. I've never seen that. Gemini would review manuscript when you done analysis on your writing. It can do that. Absolutely. You want me to make a Coom of the Doom video in response? I mean, we can try. We can try. I need these to work. Hey, John. Thanks, dude. This one.
It's always been about the money.
That right there. Very proud of getting that shot done. That's such a fucking hard shot to get an AI. And the fact that it understands the fucking heat wash. It's so good. Once this clip generates and we actually get a good one, we'll play through what we got so far, and then we'll kind of figure things out. Inspired to make some nonsense for SE. I'm glad that I was able to inspire. There's quite a bit that I wanted to do. As soon as we finished, we make a little bit more progress in the backlog. I still want to do the Repo Man in space, where he sells starships and then he tracks them, kills them, and sells the ship as salvage, so he can double down on his money. That's just... What the fuck is this? I just seen like a little bit from one of these sequences. Yeah, I can use that. But yeah, there's a lot that you can do. It's the trick is just finding where that inspiration can really take things.
Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes die, the rich stay sound. Feed you hope when you're hungry. Then flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money. Don't kid yourself about it, honey.
All right, that would be something that's going to be a little softer there. All right, let's see what we got so far. So, a lot of this is just trying to come up with just ideas that I know I want to have in the video, but create abstractions for where it's going to go. So, if you wanted to do something like this on your own, you just want to start with a very broad idea and then fine tune it as you go. You're never going to have something perfect in your mind. You always want to start, and you might have like a really good concept, but it's going to evolve over time, and never get frustrated with yourself. So let's just do this.
Fucking lobsters for money. Always been the same damn game. They say it's for the country, but power just wants to change. So it's always been about the money. You better wake up to it, honey. If you wanna see behind a curve, if you wanna know the real world, if you think they fight for kings, look closer at the strings. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money.
I know what we're gonna put here. Um.
Don't kid yourself about it.
And then what was the other
Look
video?
at this guy joining the Froggy Army.
Oh shit. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Oh, dude, we have all this other shit we can be using.
Red or blue.
This guy helped conscript you in the Froggy Army.
Oh shit, John. Thanks, dude.
This guy helped conscript you in the Froggy Army.
That's not Higgsfield. Did I not do Higgsfield for these? Oh. Oh, I didn't do Higgsfield for that. Oh. That's fine. Fuck. How am I gonna get that in? We need the McDonald's MREs. We do. I just need to then go to crop.
Don't kid yourself about it. Honey. Red or blue. Honey. Red or blue, it all gets sold. Every promise turns to gold.
Red or blue? What would I use there? Have mindset legal? No, he's mindset legal is the Oh yeah, no, Renegade, you're good, dude. Craig got in touch with me. Like I know here. Yeah, we got that. Okay. And then that way we're gonna reuse a little bit of shit here and there. Red or blue? I think. Well, we're red or blue. I think the American flag. It's not a bad idea.
Red or blue.
So here we're gonna. And then let's bring that down a little bit.
Honey, red or blue, it all gets sold.
Perfect.
Red or blue, it all gets sold. Every promise turns to gold.
Every promise turns to gold. We're gonna create some more shit. I'm just trying to think of what else we can use for things.
For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money.
Okay.
Every promise turns to gold.
We need gold. Do I have anything with gold already? I'm just trying to think of what I can reuse that's actually going to be decent instead of constantly remaking new shit. I don't have a problem making new shit, right? Airdrop Sog Frogs. Well, I'm trying to think what would like constitute like gold.
Every promise turns to gold. For
Let's see. We got Nux.
For the ones who pull the thing. For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars.
Okay, so now we're at the get your dollars. So I'm gonna have to structure these to have be 21 by 9 just so that we can have that there. These dudes here I think is pretty good for
Get their dollars.
get their dollars. That's a good one for that. Get their bread. What can I use for that? At least that I want to have in the video. No, he'd be very mad if I did that one. It'd be funny.
Get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up, cause it's all.
Maybe I should have this in the trailer because maybe he puts on the helmet at some point and he decides to cause chaos in it as himself. Ooh. What if that's how he destroys FTX by going in and brutally beating everyone that's in there? What if that's how he solves it? Is he breaks FTX by putting on the helmet and then is just beyond violent?
Get the dollars, get the cheddar, get the dollars, get the cheddar, get
It's a twist that people aren't going to understand, and it's going to be great. Can you throw a lobster car on him when he's defeated? I don't want to stay focused on that one scene too long. Oh, we got to have this.
get the bacon. Cheddar, get the bacon, get bacon, get the bacon, get the bacon, get the
Right, hold on.
get the bread up. 'Cause it's
Let me think. I want him to do the Tectone 2. Let's see. Let me view extra large icons. I want something where oh, I know. I know exactly what I want. I need. Did I make a video? I did make a video out of it. Okay, that's fine. I want to do a callback to this at the end. We have that at the end. I want to have this. And I don't know if there's any Sog Frog shit that I made. Let's find it. Any images that'll actually be decent that I can use. Yeah, it looks sick. We'll work on that. Actually, no, this one looked better. With her fucking ghillie suits and shit. Or ghillie covers. I think one of these. Oh, that one wasn't bad. We'll get that because it's pretty abstract and strange. And then we'll get the rest of these. Okay. We're going to do that one. That one looks great. That one looks fine. And then we got two more. Go look at.
Because it's always been about the money.
Okay. All right. So I think we got it. I just need to adjust these. Nope, I gotta do it manually. That's fine. I wonder. Yeah.
Don't kid you. Every promise turns to gold. Every promise. Every promise. Every promise turns to gold. For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. 'Cause it's always been about.
Okay. Almost done. Sorry, guys.
Every promise.
Uh. All right. So let's see what we got so far. Let's check this shit out.
Fucking lobsters for money, always been the same damn game. They say it's for the country, but power just wants to change. So it's always been about the money. You better wake up to it, honey. If you wanna see behind a curve, if you wanna know the real world, if you think they fight for kings, look closer at the strings. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes that the rich stay sound. Feed you hope when you're hungry, then flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money. Don't kid yourself about it, honey. Red or blue, it all gets sold. Every promise turns to gold. For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money.
Okay, we're getting there. Oh, I do. Oh, we're gonna put this in too. I need to cut to something else. I am gonna release this as the official theme song, so I am gonna release this ahead of time just so that people can get an idea of what we're doing here. Nux is like the fucking yeah, he really is. He's gonna be the one doing some fucking gnarly ass shit. So the Sog Frogs was a test, but we're gonna like put them in right here. Yeah, we're gonna have them there, and then what can I get away? What else do I have that I never used? Oh, right, we have our dudes. They don't do anything. No, we need another one with Tectone. We need Tectone doing something. Let's see here. Well, him being the commander, yeah, that would make sense. Actually, now that I think about it. But no, I don't want to use that one. That's kind of old. Uh, okay. Let me. Do we have him like running in like that, or do we have no? We're not gonna do that. Okay, we're gonna reuse that. What do I want to have here? It'll put eyes on the finished product. Yeah, absolutely. Um, fuck. What do I want him doing? And I want it to be abstract. I don't want it to equate to like something that's actually in the film, right? Because I don't want to behold myself to specific scenes. Hmm. Man. Um. Where do we want to go from here? Can we have different stuff of technating tunnels and trapdoors? Yeah, we can do that. That's not a bad idea. Um. Uh. What's the yeah. For oh, and front is we're shooting at a bunker emplacement. Are shooting at distant enemies in the jungle. Let's just see what we can get looking here. Okay. I don't want to do like him like throwing grenades into the fucking tunnels because that's something we're gonna do in the episode itself. I want to do more of. Oh, I know. Eating a lobster with a T-bone steak and 2 fried eggs at an upscale Vietnamese restaurant by a river. Yeah, no, this is just the opening song, right? So after we get this done, I'm gonna render it and then we're gonna upload it as the theme song for the episode. So then, you know, it can be there to kind of generate some hype and shit. That looks fucking cool. I like that a lot. That's not what that gun looks like, but I guess whatever. No, we're gonna stick with this. This looks fucking badass. But yeah, this is the opening. As soon as we do that, my daughter's first day at school is tomorrow, or first day back at school. So I do got to be up a little early tomorrow. So we're probably gonna, as soon as I render it and we upload it, we might call it then. We might start working on the Fox News portion, but the idea is once we have our opening sequence done, it's gonna really set the tone for the rest of the episode, and then we're gonna have our intro of Fox News talking about, you know, everything that's happening in Vietnam and all of that, and then uh we're gonna go through all of this, and then it's gonna cut to the opening sequence, which is what we're doing here. uh with a silver necklace. Um, a bunch of frog suits are causing an absolute ruckus as he enjoys his meal. Let's do that. How about a Tropic Thunder reference with Tech in the wig? We already have. We're implying it. There is going to be a wig portion in this. Yes. Okay. All right. So then. All right. We'll generate more because apparently it can't be bothered to do it right. uh, yep, yep. That is what the frogs would be doing. That is 100% what they would be doing, without a shadow of a fucking doubt. Yeah, Adam, we can definitely do that. That's a good idea. All right. As soon as these are done, we should. We'll need a couple more, I think. Let me see if I have any other videos that I didn't use. We got the drone strike. We got the McDonald's. Do we want to introduce this fucker in this episode? I mean, it's not a jungle, so it wouldn't really make sense, but no, I know it is too far in left field. I'm gonna see if I did anything else with the Sog Frogs that I could actually bring in.
One target, just out. I got it. One target.
Well, the audio on this is fucking terrible. Yeah, them just rushing through the jungle. I like that one. This one, they're actually going at speed. None of those are any good. I gotta generate more. I gotta generate more. Like, it's not a big deal, right? I don't mind making more. I'm just trying to think of how to be economical. The frogs are a fucking menace. It's great. I love it. They're almost worse than the Blue Mountain Jews. Okay, we're gonna take that. That one works. Uh, they're gonna have to take it as an abstract. I don't think I can. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it. We'll see what we can get out of it. Hold on. Okay, and so that's the point when we get into the episode itself, right? So let's um let's figure this out. I need to figure out how to end this without going into the rest of the into the episode itself. So we'll figure it out. Have the lobsters watching the video on the tablet. It's not a bad idea, actually.
Fucking lobsters for money. Always been the same damn game. They say it's for the country, but power just wants to change. So it's always been about the money. You better wake up to it, honey. If you wanna see behind a curve, if you wanna know the real world, if you think they fight for kings, look closer at the strings. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes die, the rich stay sound. Feed you up when you're hungry, then flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money. Don't kid yourself about it, honey. Red or blue, it all gets sold. Every promise turns to gold. For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money.
Okay, so I need to figure out how to end it there, and I think the lobsters watching wouldn't be a bad idea. Or just having them just crawling over a fucking tablet again. We can actually do that, and having that be the end of it. So that we can at least get it onto, we can at least get it out, you know? What was that flash of red text before the lobsters in the water that were on fire? So that sometimes happens when there's an error, like reading reading some part of the fucking file, and it's just a single frame that needs to get deleted. It happens sometimes with the Higgs field clips, so it's a little frustrating when that happens. And there's nothing I can really do about it except for trim the beginning of the clip a little bit. Okay, I just need one. Okay, so that's about 15 seconds. So I can get one 10-second clip, and then I can just cut to black for the theme song at the end after the 10 seconds. Oh, I know what screen it's gonna have. Give me 1 second. F11. Tablet has the reference image open. Okay. Okay. Let's generate. Maybe raising their claws. I can have them raise their claws when I generate the video. That's really easy. But just so that you guys know, in the episode itself, this is where the song would stop, and this is where we would slowly fade out of the. This is where you do that the transition where you have the actual episode starting, and you do the crossfade where you have the audio from the actual episode that's starting. So your first clip, you have the audio from that fade in, then the audio from the music, it just starts to fade out until they cancel each other out, and then you're just right into the actual episode. That's what we're going to be doing with it. So it's going to be a really smooth transition from the theme song. I love it. Yeah, that's one we're going to go with. I think. Should we go with that one? I think we'll do this one actually. Animate. Lobsters raise their claws in happiness. All right, so we'll get that generated, and then we will put it in there, and then we'll have our black title screen. Like everything I do is always in dark mode. That's one thing that I hate about Whisk. When I have to use Whisk, Whisk is only works in light mode, and it makes me really, really mad. It's such a quintessential non-type image. Yeah. uh. So I can no, like Adam, I know what you mean. The problem is I need to that would have to be later in the episode. I don't want to have that in the intro, but I know the exact scene that you're talking about, but that's gonna have to be later. Yeah, those aren't shrimp. Those are like little fucking like mega prawns. Oh yeah, I know. I get it. I don't know how it does with like there's a lot that we're gonna be figuring out together as to what Higgsfield or Nano Banana can do. Like if I can get it to actually create like I know I can do POV shots. Like I can do POV of like a raid and then, people shooting shit. Like I can even do something where I record a clip in like Tarkov, right? I'll go into SPT and I'll set something up so that I can like make sure that I get the right shot of like walking in and just blasting people. And when I get that, I can then go into Higgsfield and I can do motion to video and I can actually get that motion of that POV shot as though it's Tectone or one of the Sog Frogs doing that. And instead of scavs, it's fucking like Chinese soldiers or whatever in Vietnam. There's a lot of shit that you can do. I just need to really sort it out. Yeah, I'm gonna take that. All right. All right. One time we're gonna run it all the way through, and then we're gonna render it, and then we'll push it, and that'll be that for tonight. And then tomorrow we'll have a lot more time to, actually, yeah, we'll have more time tomorrow to do the intro for the Fox News shit. So.
Fucking lobsters for money, always been the same damn game. They say it's for the country, but power just wants to change. So it's always been about the money. You better wake up to it, honey. If you wanna see behind a curtain, dollars, get that cheddar, get that bacon, get that bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money. Fucking lobsters for money. Heroes die, the rich stay sound. Feed you hope when you're hungry. Then flip you upside down. So it's always been about the money. Don't kid yourself about it, honey. Red or blue, it all gets sold. Every promise turns to gold. For the ones who pull the thing, you just dance while they sing. Get their dollars, get their cheddar, get their bacon, get their bread up. Cause it's always been about the money. Because it's always been about the money.
Perfect. Am I gonna edit out that single starting frame at from the bad clip? No, I don't have to. It's just the problem is there's so much information on each of these clips that DaVinci is having a hard time like processing it properly. And when I render it, it's gonna render correct, but it can cause it to fail a bunch of times. I'm not gonna bother correcting it right now. It's not a big enough fucking deal for me. It's all about the money. Theme song. Audio codec. Add to render queue. Wait. Replace. Oh, you fucking piece of shit. See, that's what happens. Sometimes it fails. I'm just not gonna, because I need to pre-render some of the frame or re-render some of the frames, and it's gonna take a very, very long time to pinpoint which ones are fucked. And it's also my fault for generating a lot of them at 5-second intervals instead of 10 to give me the the space that I needed. And it's just whether or not it can like read the files. Yep. And then we get a crash. Trust me, I've been dealing with this ever since I started doing stuff with Higgsfield. It's very annoying, but at the same time, in my opinion, the quality is worth it. I'm getting stuff that I would never be able to get out of um Veo 3. The other part that's also causing the failure probably is I need to figure out what's going on. I don't know if my graphics card is dying or my power supply is dying. I hope it's the power supply because that could be replaced. The graphics card, not so much. Like as an example, I can't even like talk on Discord and play a game and not have it lag to shit. Or I have to underclock the graphics card and undervolt the graphics card in order for it to like function. Really annoying. See, it worked. It happens. Okay, cool. So let's do this. I'm gonna upload it, and then once I upload it, then you guys can go ahead and you wouldn't mind liking the video. That would be excellent. Full here, yeah, here. Full theme song 2. Second full episode. Enjoy. Mm. And then I need Patreon, which I need to do stuff on Patreon. So if you guys are Patreon members, I really do appreciate every single one of you. You guys are all fucking amazing. You guys are absolutely. You guys are beyond. I am so grateful for every single one of you. Downside is I haven't done anything with it, and I need to start doing something with it. I'm gonna promise right now that I'm probably not gonna get anything done on the Patreon if that's how you choose to support. Probably not gonna get anything done on there until after the Tectone episode is finished. So probably once the Tectone episode is finished, I'm gonna really sit down and figure out what to do with it. But it is a absolutely amazing to be able to um, it's extremely helpful. You guys have no idea how useful it's been to know that that's there and in a bind, there's $100 or $200 that are sitting there every month or so that I can grab if I need to, and it's been very, very, very useful. You guys are all, I cannot thank you guys enough for doing that. But I will actually start putting out content for you guys on Patreon so then you guys can be a little bit more involved than you already are. So, did I hear that Side Scroller is looking for AI artists? I did. Craig hit me up. I found out that he had messaged me before, and I didn't know that he had sent a message because it went to spam for some reason. But we got it resolved. Or I'm not resolved, but I am talking to him. So we'll see what we can get done. Oh shit, this thing wants to be 2 fucking megabytes. Are you kidding? All right. Fine. I paint. We're going to resize 50% and save it as JPEG. Game. Okay, so then we're going to upload that again. Altered content. Yep. Yeah, sure. We'll monetize it. That's fine. And we'll make it public. All right. And boom. All right. Yeah, Tectone. Second. That is here. All right. We are done. So thank you guys so much for being here. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, especially than last night. Again, tomorrow I got to drop my daughter off at school super early, so I'm gonna at least try and get some sleep before that. But we are going to be live every single day until we get this done. Every single day, 8:30 CST is what I'm aiming for. I know I was a little late today, but 8:30 or 8:30 CST is what I'm aiming for. There may be even times where I do an afternoon stream. I don't really know. We'll see what ends up happening. But we're going to be live until we finish this, and we're going to keep on going, keep on, making as much shit as we can. This one should be pretty fucking good. I'm pretty excited to see where we can really take this. Again, I have a very rough idea of what I want to complete, and we'll see how we actually get there. So it's going to be a good time. Yeah. So if you guys would like to support, there is a bunch of links that Asobi had just posted. There's the PayPal, which is, if you guys are wanting to financially support, that is the best way to do it because it's gets me the most for the least cut. Whereas, Kick is also good. Everything else, there's a Discord, there's merch at themenacecrew.com. There's a lot of shit. If in the YouTube description, there's, a bunch of links, shit like that you guys can access. But the best way to support me by far is to share a video. Share joy with somebody. Be the reason that somebody has a little bit of happiness in their life. There's a lot of people that need that. A lot of people need that pick me up, and do that. Be a source of happiness and joy to somebody else. Check in on your buddies. Make sure people are okay. And with that, you have a fantastic rest of your morning, evening, or afternoon, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 Central here in the Bong Water Zone. Thank you guys so much for being here. Cannot thank you guys enough. I'll catch y'all.